In today's video, we're going to go through using our General Ledger tool within the financial module to identify how we can track sales, expenses, and really any type of journal entry that gets created that's linked to a particular job or contract within the system. For our true accounting customers, we're going to want to first start off in the financial module. Our general ledger is located within the journal. This is our area where we can go to the unposted records, posted journal records, of course closed periods, and so forth. Today we're going to focus on the general ledger. And more specifically, what we're going to use this general ledger module for is looking up data by job or contract number. Utilizing the advanced filter gives me the ability to dial in on our search criteria, maybe by searching by a period, entry date, post date. Those particular areas are, a commonly used field within the general ledger or posted journal. But one thing that we want to focus on is being able to find very quickly and through just one field of our advanced filter how we can identify all of the sales, all of the expenses that are associated particularly with one contract. By selecting the job or contract field, we're kind of directed into two different paths: quotes or jobs, and or the opportunities, bids, and contracts. Today I'm going to focus on contracts, and our search field up in the upper right hand corner, this allows me to sort and filter the data. Typically we're going to come into a situation where we're going to have hundreds and thousands of job records and contract records. So whenever possible, we always want to try to search using our search capabilities in the advanced filter. Today I'm going to focus on job 2023-67 at Tropicana Field. At this point, I could execute the search to identify all records that are linked to this contract. Furthermore, I can always enter in post dates. That would indicate when a journal entry actually was posted, not necessarily created. I could also even delineate by which ledger number I want to look up. For now, I'm going to keep it easy and just return all data linked to this job or contract. By design, when we create journal entries from the operational side of True, we will always be able to link jobs and contracts, classes, and so forth. And as we can see here, we can very quickly identify all of these sales, AR and AR retention, that are linked to this particular contract. When I hover over these particular columns within the general ledger, I'm able, we can see that my cursor lights up blue. That's indicating that I could jump to that particular field. Oftentimes when we're using our general ledger, we're doing so because we have some corrective actions that might need to take place, or maybe just some more investigation on what records reside in the system. Our entry ID here, every time we create a journal entry within the system, True will statically assign those IDs. So very quickly we can just jump to this particular journal entry dated in March of 2023. And from here we can see that True jumps us to the posted journal. We are actually looking at the contents of the journal entries that make up that general ledger. From here, the gear icon gives me all sorts of activities that I can conduct: unposting and deleting the entry, simply unposting the entry, reversing the entry. That's simply going to just revert the ledger accounts. Sales will become the debits, and accounts receivable retention will become the credits when we conduct that reverse entry option. Very easily, within a glance, I can identify, all right, on the operational side of True, I've got so many records, but our general ledger will indicate to our users, hey, what has really crossed the line into our financial statements? Our general ledger is compiled of journal entries that make up our financial statements. So in this particular situation, I'm going to go ahead and jump to the contract, because a lot of times we have folks that are conducting the billings on the operational side of True, and accounting kind of comes through and actually creates and posts the entries. As we can see, we're actually located within this contract. Now, True allows me to jump from the financial module all the way to the operational side within clicks. The financial section of the particular contract and under pay request is going to get me to those linked billings. And as we can see, we've got a billing here for the period of August that is unapproved. This is indicating to us that this entry hasn't crossed the line over to our financial statements. So at a glance, using our general ledger, it gives us the ability to quickly navigate through the system and identify which records have been included in our financial statements and those that haven't.